Well, Trump's impeachment was sparked by allegations of improper pressure on Ukraine. The U.S. president was accused of refusing to give Kiev military aid in its conflict with Russia unless his political rival, Joe Biden, was investigated. Well, the Russian president has weighed in on the impeachment debate. The CBC's Chris Brown has more from Moscow.
Vladimir Putin's year-end news conference is something of a tradition here. It's been going on for 19 years, practically as long as he's ruled Russia. But this year in particular, it's been quite a difficult year. He has, of course, faced down large street protests, lots of complaints about many municipal issues, stagnating incomes, and his popularity has tumbled as a result. So predictably, today we've been hearing a lot of local complaints on everything from pensions to local issues such as garbage and declining incomes. But for an international audience, I think what was interesting was his comments on yesterday's vote by the U.S. House of Representatives on Donald Trump's impeachment. He said today that he thought the reasons for the vote were made up. This needs to go through the Senate, he said, where the Republicans have a majority, and it's unlikely they would remove a representative of their party for, in my opinion, made-up reasons. Then he went on, it's just a continuation of the 2016 election that the Democrats are trying to refight, and now they're trying to pressure Trump through Ukraine. And Putin said the charges that he improperly stopped military aid are dreamed up. So a very full-throated defense of the U.S. president by Russia's Vladimir Putin. On Russian state TV, they often like to joke that Putin owns Trump because so often what Trump says reflects many of the same words, often identical words, that Putin says. And today, in fact, as we saw, they were in lockstep. One other interesting thing out of today's news conference was Vladimir Putin's comments potentially on his future, suggesting that the Constitution might be changed to allow a president to stay on past 2 terms. Russia has a 2-term constitutional limit, but a lot of disagreement on exactly what he said, others interpreting the fact that that clause should in fact be taken out of the Constitution to prevent another future president from doing what he did, which is serving 2 terms, becoming prime minister, and then 2 more terms as president. It is the biggest guessing game in this country. What will Putin do at the end of this upcoming term? And after today's comments, I think they're still going to be guessing. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.